Hey guys, hi, it's Julie, the Creative Chica. So I got a request on cutting out my tissue butterflies like this, and so I thought I would do that. This paper was tissue paper that came from Tuesday morning, and I have this other one too. I don't know that I'll cut this one, but it's pretty, and you could, if you wanted to, cut these hearts out. Maybe we'll try one. We'll see. But I wanted to show you how I'm cutting out these butterflies. Now, I have these scissors, and I don't think there's a name on them. Okay, so there's no name on these. I don't know if I got them at the Dollar Tree, at where I got them. This one, let me grab my ruler, and I'll tell you how big it is. So basically it's 4 3/4 big. And then this one is from the Dollar Tree, and that one's 4 inches from end to tip. So this one's a little bit bigger. I kind of like it because it seems to me that I need more room to manipulate when I cut. One thing that I always do when I'm cutting is I take a gauze, put a little alcohol, and just clean off the blade part to make sure that there is no, clean it off to make sure that there's no glue or tape, since we always use our little scissors for things like that. That way it doesn't get snagged up. So I'm going to use this bigger one, and I'll show you basically how I like to cut these. So I did cut a piece off. I think it was, not sure where. It doesn't really matter which end you cut. I'll cut this blue one out right here, and I like to cut largely around it first so that I have a little bit more room and it's easier to manipulate the butterfly. Okay, so now I have this, and what I like to do is, you don't have to be super particular about this, because when you glue it down, what happens is it disappears. It disappears into your paper. So you could leave quite a bit around it to glue and have a good space for it. So I kind of don't care about the antennas and any of that, but the bigger end of it is fine. And so I leave about 1/8 of an inch around, and then I just cut the rest. Now, I do like to cut in between this a bit, and so I leave about that much. This one I cut really, really tight, but you don't have to cut that tight. Sometimes when they're smaller, they're actually harder to cut, like manipulate them. So as you can see, I would get a lot of butterflies out of this, and because I have 2 sheets of it, so you would get a lot. And it's so pretty. It's I really like that it looks like watercolor. So but it is really easy to cut. And if you wanted to leave the antennas on, I'm sure you could. Just get a little tight around it and then do your 1/8 of an inch around. You could even leave this much if you wanted to. I like it a little tighter than that. And some people like to tear the paper so it just kind of blends in better. I find that that's fine, but these work just as well if you leave the corners kind of rounded. So we'll do a small one here in this little kind of peachy pink one, and so we'll do this peachy pink one, and let me get that out of the way. So this is easy to do. You could just sit and watch TV or whatever, just hang out and do this. This is really easy stuff you could do. I'm going to leave the antennas on, so I'm going to kind of just go above it and then back down and around it, and I'm going to leave that border on there so it'll have something to hold on to. Then I'll go up into the center and back around. There we go. So it's rounded. It looks good. It will look good when you put it down. I just would say don't go too far with the edge, leaving an edge, because you might, I don't know if you'll see it. I think it'll disappear, but I would say about 1/8 of an inch is good. I think this one was a little too tight, but I think these are good. So that's that. And then we'll try one of the hearts. I really like that heart, but I don't see it on its own. Let's see what's on the other side. I also like this polka dotted heart. This is just really pretty paper. So I really like this polka dotted heart, so I'll kind of try to go, I don't care about the little ones there. And I'll probably go down here. And I do want to save that one, I think. So I'm kind of just going around it. And then I'll get tighter in as we cut it. So I got that part. And I'll just kind of go about a little bit like 1/8, I guess, or so. Just kind of go around. And just clip your corners so they're round. Just in case it's going to show, you want it to be at least rounded. And then go around there. That's going to be pretty. I could add it to something like my journals and things like that. So there's that. So anyway, I just wanted to come and do these for you because I know some of you had asked about doing a little video on cutting my paper or tissue butterflies, and that's how I do it. It's super easy. My next video I'm going to do, and I'll give you a quick preview of something, because this is such an easy, quick one, was that, hang on, I'm going to throw this out and put my scissors to the side so I can grab what I want to show you. And that is that I had a really hot mess on my desk, as per usual. This was all on my desk, plus some washi rolls and different things like that. So I decided that since this was in like 2 containers that I was working out of, one is all this fiber that I was working out of, and I decided to go in my garage, and I found my photo box, because I always put things in the garage, and then you kind of go shop your house and get what you need. Especially as crafters, we always got stuff like this. So all these things were in on my desk, and I cleaned them all up because I have such a small space. I think this is like 1.5 feet by, I don't know, not even a yard. I mean, it's just not very big because it extends down from my armoire, so I don't get a lot of space. So I have to keep it as clean as possible, which helps me keep my space clean. Otherwise, it gets to be overwhelming. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. I decided to separate everything, and I'm going to be working on making some cards. Anything that's in here is going to be used to make a card, other than like the card bases. Card bases are something that I would need to emboss or... but the supplies are here, and then I do have one thing that's not on my desk, or that's not here, that I want to use, and that's this. I have this little box that is one of those clamshell things from Stampin' Up, and I have a bunch of sentiments that I typed up on my computer, and then I have other things that I've just gotten, off of different things, stamped and everything else. So I keep them in here, and I will be using this for sentiments on these projects. But what I did was I separated them into fiber, and then there's stickers in here that were on my desk that I'm going to use, rub-ons, die cuts. I think these were more die cuts project that I had made. And then these are like little ephemera pieces that I've been gifted and that I've made. These are some more stickers that were on my desk. This is a rub-on. This is like a Bible journaling. And then this is a sticker from like Tuesday morning. So these will go in the sticker part. And then on my desk was these Paper Studio brads. And then this was on my desk. So apparently, I don't remember when I bought it, but it was $1.49, and that's a cute little envelope stamp. So I could use that. And then I found some gems and more like words that I can use. And also, I have these little calendars. I want to show. Oh, I think I dropped them. Hang on, let me get them. So at Christmas, before Christmas, oh, I'm sorry, my light just went out. Before Christmas, I had bought a pack of these Tailored Expressions mini calendars. So I bought them, lost them in my craft room, and had to buy them again, and didn't have enough people to send them to. So now I got all these for 2021, and here we are. It's going to be May. So I'm not sure what to do with them. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I don't know if I can use them or not, but I know that I probably will use this one, and I marked Mother's Day, and then I'll use it on the card. So that's that. So anyway, I am going to use that. That was on my desk. These were too, but I'm not going to use all of them. So I have a bunch of prints that I had shown you guys before that I printed. And there's paper. I found this. I don't know how long I've had this, but this is like little petite file folders, and they're black. So anyway, I'm going to use that, and I'll show you what I did already do is I made this card. Remember when I made these little clips? So I made that. It says, just because. So that was just, that was a gifted thing. This was a Dollar Tree sticker. That was a Dollar Tree sticker. I made the envelope, and then this is just a little, like I made the paper that looks like lace. I just put it on the bottom. There's nothing in there yet, and that's just going to be, I want to fill up maybe with some goodies in there, and either put it in Happy Mail or Happy Mail. Send it to somebody. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. These cards, I believe I bought them. I don't know where I bought them, actually. Could have been Michael's or Joann's, or I don't know, but I bought a package of them. Could have been Hobby Lobby years ago. So I have those, and they're okay. They're kind of lightweight, but they're okay. If you back them, you put an insert, you could make it a little bit nicer. So anyway, that's that, and I'm going to be making cards and embellishments with anything that's in here. And if I have to add to it, it'll be sentiments, or I can punch. I have to use what's in here, so I'm not going to be pulling anything else from my craft room. So this is all I'm going to use. I'm going to make projects, and then I'll show you, what I end up making from this. But it's going to be all coming out of here. So I will do another video. I'll show you a couple of projects when I'm done, and then maybe we'll make something, and I'll show you guys. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out all this, the tissue paper, butterflies, and heart. I hope it helped you understand how I cut them and how I use them. I'll just stick them in a little envelope or baggie or envelope, either way. I'll just put them together, and then when I need to use them, then I'll have them and I'll pull them out. And they'll be easy. It's okay that they're a little wrinkled, because once you glue them, they'll be flat. So that's that. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and I will talk to you again soon.